In this day and age, the path to a very fulfilling relationship is often filled with dirt on that road. What's your take on it?
I would agree with that. There's bumpy roads between a good relationship
And it's all about being clean, clear,
and concise.
under control, baby.
Well, you know, it
Yes,
is
yes.
concise. You just,
But also under control too for different reasons. So you're starting a new relationship, right? Well, shit. What are you looking to do? We got a few tips. We're not going to read the whole article, but we got a few tips. Before we get into it, give us the three freebies: like, share, subscribe. I'm your host for the Firm and Fair podcast, The Spencer Perspective. We have work to do.
let's get to it.
Thank you, baby. We got about 15 different tips. We're not going to read what's under the tips. We're just going to give you each tip, our take on it.
Yeah.
So, what's number one?
Focus on the present, not the past.
Your take?
Definitely would agree with that. You were building a new relationship. There is no need for your mind to be in the past or on past relationships. You need to be focused on the here and now with your new partner.
I'll go a step above as well too. Focus on the present. Hell, a relationship is like driving. You can't fucking drive like this, okay? You got to look ahead and whatnot. So focus on the present, not the past. Whatever that person did before they got to you, as long as whatever they did before they got to you is not affecting your relationship now or the future, I say let bygones be bygones. But hey, that's on a case by case basis. Number two, talk about the future early on. We did that.
Yes, we did.
We did that relatively fast.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be honest with you. Well, I'm from New York City. She's from New Jersey. So when it comes down to it, you find yourself dating multiple people a lot and not really discussing the future because you're too caught up with too many people's presence and also their presence. So what tends to happen is you don't worry about the future at all. You don't actually look forward to seeing this person. You don't know what the hell the relationship is going to look like 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years from now.
No.
What specifically you want to do. So talk about the future early on. What are your life plans? Share with that person, see if their life plans actually connect with yours. Number three,
make sure you're attracted to the person, not the idea of a relationship. Oh my gosh, yes. Definitely agree with that because it's not if you can't even like the person you're going to be in the relationship with, you're not building a successful relationship.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, I'm sorry, I'm too logical for number three to not apply to me. I would never be in a relationship with somebody I'm not attracted to. I'll hit you with the wiffle ball bat, now for sure. But you know what I mean. We ain't talking about no sports. No, we're not. But a relationship, nah. I gotta wake up, look at you when I roll next to the bed, say, yeah, she's kind of cute. Like if I don't say that, it's like, God damn, who let Oscar the Grouch in the bed again? You know, like, if you're thinking that way, you're not attracted to this person. And attraction is in three different frames: attraction for the physicality, attraction for their personality, but also attraction for the way how they treat you. You don't necessarily have to be attracted to someone physically in order to be in a relationship with them, if that's what personally suits you. Personally, I need to like what I'm holding on to, and
I agree.
I like what I'm holding on to. So number four, don't skip the sex talk, baby. On my profile, my online dating profile, what did I have?
You had a list, not a list, but yeah.
I did have a list.
You had a list of
my stats.
Your stats.
My stats.
Horoscopes, your status.
My status. I had a list of my stats that they were negative with proof behind it. Actual pictures of the actual test. So before I even get into coots with anyone, I always get to the sex talk. Because guess what? If I'm talking to you, it's because I want to fuck you. So if I want to fuck you, we got to do this safe. And if we're going to do this safe, we got, better safe than sorry is what they say, right? So with that being said, we got to have that conversation. Yep. We had that conversation. She up and had that conversation too. I actually inspired her to actually go get her own sex, her own sex test.
I responded to him the same way.
Exactly. Like you're like, I'm effective. I'm very effective. So I'm busy. I went out. Number five.
Meet each other's friends. I would agree with that. You're
What's
kind
up?
of, because you're going to be in a relationship, that's a part of that person's life, unless they don't have any friends, which is kind of sad.
Yeah. I mean, but look, that's not sad. That's an opportunity. Opportunity for you to both to establish friendships in a relationship, because your friendships when you're single are very different when you have friendships and you're in a real relationship. It gets different. But what I can say is this: the reason why you want to meet each other's friends is because birds of a feather flock together. With that being said, you can always understand someone, how they operate when they're with their friends.
Mm-hmm.
They're never going to treat you exactly the same. They may treat you a whole lot better, but when they're with their friends, they could be a flaming red asshole, and you just never knew because they like you, so they're nice to you. So if you meet each other's friends, you get a better idea of who you're dealing with. That's why you want to meet each other's friends. At least that's what I'm thinking. You all can read what's under these tips at your own leisure. Number 6, don't have important conversations over text. For sure. If you find yourself click, 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 when you send it and it says, yo, we need to send this as an MMS, you just fucked up. That's a conversation, okay? That's a conversation. If you have to text so much that your text goes over 1,000 characters, this ain't Twitter. Get your ass on the telephone and talk to that person. Because guess what? Even if they read the text, they're going to read it with their voice, however they feel. They won't read it with your voice. They will not read it with your intonation. Have your important conversations over the phone, or better yet, video chat. What do you think?
I would agree, because like me personally, I can't even text all that fast, so it's gonna be a minute. So I might as well just talk to you over the phone.
I click and clack like my life's dependent on it. Like I'm like I can handle it on all fronts. Nope. Number 7.
Be yourself.
Are you yourself in this relationship?
I am.
Do you feel like this is the first relationship you ever got to truly be yourself?
Yeah, because I'm feeling more of myself in this relationship than I've been in any relationship before.
I've always been constant about being myself because I don't give a fuck what anyone else thinks. What I tell you every now and then, I don't care what you think. I tell you that every now and then, right?
Yeah.
I don't care what she thinks. Like, I'm going to be myself. I appreciate the fact that she loves me and she loves things about me, but I'm never going to not be myself. I've lost so many women over being myself. I'm too high energy. You're too high key. You're too loud. You're too optimistic. Like, yeah. I've been told I'm too optimistic or too happy-go-lucky. Like, are you kidding me? I'm told, like, I talk too white. I'm not black enough. A woman told me, like, based upon how you talk, I don't think you can defend yourself properly. What? Like, yeah. Like, yo, I'm myself. And when I am,
for me.
Yeah, I know some of it is news for her, but some of it is not. And but like, yeah, I've been told the wildest things about me being myself. Like, yo, you have too much energy. I've been told that you have too much energy as opposed to you ain't got none. But now, so I gotta have enough of me and you, right? Number 8.
Actually enjoy it. The relationship, not just like the idea of it.
Mm-hmm. Like, I'll be honest with you, like, I'm thoroughly enjoying my relationship. Mm-hmm. Thoroughly. What do you think?
Here.
Like, you can't, I can't put a dollar amount on this relationship. Like, I don't know about her, but I come from all walks of life. I've been extremely poor. We're talking shit poor. I've been kind of like middle of the range. Like, we're doing okay. There was a time I was getting 5-figure checks and whatnot, like, but too young to know what to do with the money. Spent it all on weed, hooker, and alcohol. Fucked up with the 20s was a wild time. Like, my 20s and shit. I didn't spend it on weed, hookers, and alcohol, baby, okay? That's a joke. That's a joke.
I would hope so.
And whatnot, but I did squander the money. When I actually have a lot of money, like, always give it away. But yeah, actually enjoy it. Like, look, the beginning of the relationship is the easiest part. That's the easiest part.
So everything's so fresh. So the honeymoon phase, like,
yeah, and the honeymoon phase can be over as early as 2 months or as late as 18 months, where it's just the monotony. What did I say I would do to make sure that you never overcome the honeymoon phase?
Give me random moments every day.
New experiences. Do I give you random experiences you've never experienced in your whole life?
Experiences, yes, you do.
I keep shit fresh. You can call me silica gel.
Oh my god.
I keep things fresh. When I tell you I do different things, and like so many things I never even did myself, and I say, you know what? You can't get bored if you don't know what to expect. Mm-hmm. And she doesn't know what to expect. Like, I could be like, I go like this, and she won't know if I'm about to yell, say something funny. It'll be like,
lick me.
Skittles. And when I could be something like that, you never know. So actually enjoy, be random. Number 9, don't worry about labels to a certain extent. Hell yeah. But At the same time,
Yeah,
whoa,
say,
whoa, we got that first line.
That's what it says.
That first line. Hey, we got to call an audible real fast. All right, look. With Bumble, Tinder, and Hinge, it can be incredibly confusing when you are talking, dating, hooking up, FWB, wifed up. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Yo, when we first started, she said she wants to keep it casual. I said, fuck it. I was doing my thing. I think she wanted to do her thing too. So I said, hey, it is what it is. When I tell you, it was only like, we were only like 6 weeks in, 6. I said, nah, we got to have a conversation. When you find yourself liking someone, there should be no confusion to that. Mm-hmm. You have to let them know that you like them, but also you got to be ready to lose them too. Oh, I was ready to just kick her ass to the curb if she was like, she's not ready for a relationship. If she would have told me, oh, yeah, I'm not ready for a relationship, cool. Next. And whatnot. But I told her within 6 weeks, like, we actually got to lock this down. I wanted to do the right thing if you are as well too. Because, like, hey, we're adults. More than likely, you're always seeing someone else while you're seeing someone else. Just put that out there, okay? We had that conversation. We got over the hump. And I said, look, over these next 2 weeks, I need you to clean up your life. If you can clean up your life, then we can actually discuss the possibility of a relationship if you want one yourself. Mm-hmm. Now, if she would have said everything except I'm not too sure if I want a relationship, out the door she would have gone real fast. Do I fuck around, baby?
No, you do not.
I don't fuck around in any capacity. I never have and I never will. Never been about that. Do worry about a label, especially when you do like the person. Yeah. Because look, you don't wait. You don't wait. If you know specifically what you want out of that person, you better tell them specifically what you want. And then you better be ready to go the distance and work for it every single day. Mm-hmm. Do worry about a label. Because if you come in this looking for a relationship, person come in looking to just fucking fool around, somebody's going to be disappointed.
Y'all are on 2 different pages and it's not going to end pretty.
For damn sure. Number 10.
Know the red flags aren't suggestions and aren't going to go away. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I spot check real fast. I've actually been teaching her how to spot check as well, too, to see bullshit in the real world. Everything ain't rose-colored glasses or whatnot. Sometimes it's pennies. For damn sure. Copper, yeah. Because, rose gold is almost the same color as a fresh penny when it's, fresh copper. Mm-hmm. But if you see a red flag, have a conversation with them about the red flag. I've done that, too, in the beginning. I remember being on a date with this woman. We didn't even get into a relationship phase. And we were having a conversation about going bowling. And I told her about where I wanted to go bowling at. I used to go bowling in Astoria, Queens. Where she lived at wasn't close to that. And the way how she said it, I'm not fucking doing that. Like, I'm not going nowhere. Like, if I want to go somewhere, I just go up the block and I just pay for it. I'm like, whoa. I said, whoa. This is bowling. Wow, yeah. This is bowling. We're talking about bowling here. Why would you talk to me that way? This is crazy. Because if you're comfortable, like we just started talking to each other. So it's like, we haven't even gotten down to the nitty and gritty yet. Why are you talking crazy? Yeah. Do you want me to like you? If you want me to like you, you got to kind of talk to me nicely. If you talk to me crazily, I'm not going to like you. I don't care the fuck how you look. I really don't care. I never cared about that. Why not? How you treat me was much more important because a lot of red flags in my parents' relationship, but just keep that where it is and shit. It shit ain't got nothing to do with me. What we said in the last video, mind your business.
Mind your business.
That's what we're going to do. All right. So now, number 11. Number 11 is spend some time apart. We do that. Mm-hmm. Like, work. That's enough time apart, right? Yeah.
It is.
That's enough time apart. Work. Going to the gym. If you want to go to the gym, your partner doesn't want to go. Fuck it, go. I go for runs without her. Mm-hmm. She go visit some friends without me. I've never been in a position yet where I need to visit friends without her, but I will have to sooner or later. Me personally, I don't like being without my partner, so spending some time apart is actually great. If you're with each other all the time, you'll get sick of it. When's the last time you chewed on a fucking peanut butter and jelly sandwich for 7 days out of the week, 24 hours out of the day, and still enjoyed it on the 8th day? So with that being said, having some time apart, and hell, you can do time apart in the same room. Mm-hmm. Like, somebody's reading a book, somebody's playing the game, not even talking to each other. You're doing your own thing.
But it's still quality time.
Exactly.
With your partner.
Yeah, exactly. So, excuse me. All right. Number 12.
Sorry.
We're cruising right over this. And I'm not even gonna read the bottom of this because I know specifically what they're talking about. Don't bring up one particular ex all the time. They shouldn't know any of your ex's names. I don't know any of her ex's names. She doesn't know any exes of mine's names. If you ever discuss an ex with a partner, keep it at that. They are the fucking 23rd letter in the alphabet, okay? The 23rd letter. No, 24th. All right? That's all they are. They're the X. What's her name? Look up the alphabet. Which letter? The 24th one. That's exactly what their name is. They're the X. That's it. Don't break up one particular X. Don't have a name. Don't actually give them an idea who they are. We always have an image that we want to live up to. If you're with me, I must look and be better than your ex. That's what we all desire. That's what we all desire. So to actually bring up your ex and make someone feel lesser than, especially in the beginning of a relationship, that means you're still thinking about the other person. Mm-hmm. That's all you're signaling. Hey, you're right here in front of me, but I sure do the the way how, like, Elizabeth's knees used to look. Like, what's wrong with you? Look, I think about an ex every now and then, but I don't think about them like, oh, I used to really love them. I'm so in love with them. No. I think about the fact that they fumbled, they dropped the bag, they fucked up, they let Spencer Lee go. Spencer Lee's only fucking growing, getting better, stronger every single fucking day. My baby doll's really over here dealing with me. She's loving what she's got. I'm like, yo, I think about them. It's like, I know their life's more fucked up than mine. I know they are. And the thing is, like, I don't wish the worst for them, but it's like, yo, I'm not wishing you the best either. I want that. But look, look, I pity my exes. I have nothing but pity for them. Not gonna lie. Because they let go of something that was so strong, something so real, something so genuine. And I'm happy to be able to give it to someone who actually wants it. That's me. Yeah. And the same thing goes for her. I'm pretty sure she doesn't think about none of her exes because, like, they don't hold a candlelight to your boy. Nope. And I made sure that not through her discussions, through my own self-development for the last 2 or 3 years, not too many people can hold a candle to me. Mm-hmm. And the thing is, like, a lot of other people can verify. And I ain't talk about women. I ain't talk about men. This is not even fucking romance. My name is iGetsBusySon. Would you like to know why?
Because I get busy, son. Because I get busy, son.
You damn fucking straight. Number 13. Relationships are in 50-50. They 100, 100. What I say? I say that all the time. You got to be 100, 100. You got to be 100, 100. And yeah, if the count's right, we're moving forward. If it's not, we got to go back to the draw. Now, look, I don't know what this is. 50-50, split everything. You got to do it all. You got to do it all. And not all the time. Not only you got to do it all, you got to do it all the time. Mm-hmm. You can't just get lazy on shit. You just can't be like, oh, I don't feel like doing it right now. Oh, I don't feel like getting up and going to the gym knowing that you're protecting your health. Oh, I know you really wanted to go here with your friends, but I don't want to go. You got to stay here with me because I don't want to go. Nope. You got to follow through, with your partner 100% of the time. You got to be 100, 100. Mm-hmm. You got to be 100 on the love that you express. You can't be like, oh, I don't feel like kissing you today. What? What? Do you know I had a partner, and this was about 11 years ago. Wait, no, this is 13 years ago. 13 years ago. Do you know what she told me? She told me that I cannot speak to her or text her on Sundays. That's her day for herself. Now, at that time, I wasn't fucking stupid. The reason why I'm coming like this is because, like, yo, she was doing with that seventh day. I kind of knew. But at the same time, I was young, dumb, and in love. I didn't deal with it. I still called her and text her anyway. I went out, but she still tried to, like, impart that as a rule. I can't talk to her one day out of the week. Are you kidding me? What does it cost to text the person that you're in a relationship with? What does it cost you?
A few seconds.
A few fucking strokes. For somebody to do that, that means that they're not in it. If they try to take any part of the relationship away from you, where, oh, you can't access me every other weekend of the month, you can't talk to me or nothing. What? Red flag.
Yeah.
14.
Communicate how you feel often.
We always say that, right?
Always say that.
Yeah.
Always say that.
Because, look, and I tell her like, yo, your feelings are valid. Your opinion is always validated. Just speak your mind. There's nothing you can say that's going to surprise me. Nothing's wrong. At the same time, have your feelings, but don't let it spill out over to the next person. That's all. Number 15. Remember that actions matter more than words.
You say that too.
Man, I once started a game clan, and it was called MOA, Men of Action. But it became TWC, the Watermelon Crew. Yeah, Men of Action. The reason why is because in my heart, when you judge me, you're going to judge me behind my words and that I follow through. So when they say actions matter more than words, what they're saying is the words got to follow the actions. If the words are preceded with no actions, that's just a gesture. If the actions happen without the words, that's more of a command, and that's like a forced situation. You have to be actionable, but also tell them what you're doing and why you're doing it. Right? I would think so. But look, these are 15 tips to get you started in a clean and healthy relationship. To get started, you got to start the work before you even get into the relationship.
Yep.
I started the work before I even got into the relationship. With the type of life I wanted to lead, with not having any questionable life situations that can jeopardize my relationship. You got to be clean, clear, and under control as you start the relationship. But you're getting better.
I'm getting better.
We all are. This is the Firm and Fair podcast, and we're out. You're gonna do great, baby.